The first one today is a very funny guy. Welcome Patrick O'Hara from the blog Comedy, Tragedy, or Me.
I don't deserve all that applause, but thank you anyway. Oh. Shut up, you. I don't know how to do 3 minutes, so at some point when my time is up, I'm just going to end in the middle of the joke. So, laugh at it anyway. I was working today, and I work with this person who tells you the same joke over and over again because she doesn't think you heard it. And it's not that, it's just that it's not funny. I was at work today, and I work with that person who tells the same joke over and over again. But she's also like the person who thinks that she can sing, so she spends 8 hours singing, and then you tell her she can. You're like, no, you sound like a dead cat. But then she continues to sing as part of her argument. And you're like, you know what? No, you don't sound like a dead cat. You sound like Whitney Houston dead. I'm sorry, did I just break news to you? Whitney Houston died. But then she's like, did you hear how I hit that high note? I'm like, I did. You hit that high note, and you backed up, and you hit it again, and you drove right back over it. You killed that high note. So, I'm a cheap bastard because these free-paying shows don't pay well. And I've met, who's shishing? No, I want to laugh. Laugh at good. So I've convinced my girlfriend that going to the pet store counts as a date. It's like a zoo of dogs. It's awesome. But what cracks me up is you walk in, and they have the dogs in the cages, and they look very docile and cute, but then, and you hear like, you know, Sarah McLachlan playing in the background. But then you like, I want to take one of the dogs and play with them. So you take the dog out, all of a sudden their eyes turn red, and they look at you with that look of, I'm gonna fuck all of your shit up. And then they start biting you, and you're like, why would you start biting me, you cute dog? Why would I take you home? I'm not taking you home. I'm just gonna tease you by playing with you. What? Don't judge me. I'm a cheap comedian, alright? I'm also trying to figure out, like, I play Words with Friends, but what's the protocol if you're playing with a girlfriend but you want to break up? Like, do you just quit the game, or do you just beat her and hope she'll break up with you because you didn't let her win? Like, I don't really know. Anyway, that's my time. Thank you.
Not everybody has to do that, but maybe some of you can. Okay, next up is from the blog Chicago Court, Andrea Court.
I am not that tall. Hello, ChicagoNow. My name is Andrea Court, and I have not blogged in 3 weeks. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Oh my God. Give it up for Jimmy, by the way. Can't sing to feel good. You know, it's funny. Every time I see him in person, I'm always a little startled because I picture, you know, that grizzled old man that's on his Facebook picture. We're scared of that man, Jimmy. He is not friendly. So yeah, guys, I came home the other day, and waiting for me in my mailbox was an invitation to a sex toy party. No, yay. Do not cheer. I hate sex toy parties, okay? Here's why. I feel like if you're inviting me to your house to taste nipple creams and play with vibrators, you should pay me. I mean, so was actually, I was in high school. It was actually at my friend's mom's house. It was her sex toy party. So of course I'm 16, so we go. And my fondest memory from that evening was listening to all the middle-aged ladies talk about the vibrators of yesteryear, where apparently they didn't have batteries. You had to plug them into the wall, which made me think, what would happen if you're using your vibrator and your house had a power surge? You'd have a burned badge, but I bet that'd be an awesome orgasm. I do love sex toys. I don't like the parties, but I love sex toys. And my friends always take me with them because I'm not afraid. I don't judge. So I take them to the sex toy stores, and my theory is like it's like roam free. See what speaks to you. And I had a friend. She had never had an orgasm in her life, which is very startling. So I took her to the sex toy store, and I figured what she would do was, get something cute, pink, pockety. And it was like a puppy, I throw out what I thought was a tiny stick, and she comes back with a giant log. She comes back with the Dickmaster 5000. This thing will do your dishes and pop your tub. Whatever floats your boat. So I'll leave you with one more dirty vibrator joke. So my favorite thing, sex toys are weird. They're weird. There's so many out there. And I actually saw one. This is really kind of clever. It plugs in to the USB port of your computer. Sir, it's for the ladies. But it kind of made me think, that could be really cool. You're using it, you're in the groove, you're almost there, but what happens when it starts buffering?